Okay, thank you. Ya trase ya da mase papa ene ya san ahia biem ye bedi nkomo ene so ye besua de. Ene mewura koko production mo na ye di nkomo e de afa ho. Na me wo ha na brantie bi send me message bi ene from Medina. Na san nkomo no de send me no so no meje mre ne ya kyerem kakra amana kwa akire. Because me wo ha da bia no ya meka say emfo asem me for me said ye be ya wo kyena enkonkwe bibi foforo okumangra metiwei medwene me ho aha nti eno no nana me course hwi last 2 weeks no akuafo no bi eba me nkyene me bedi nkomo se Oheneba yenya drompo enwi ekoko so ye pebi ato a yenya bi na me ye madwen se se munye drongum koko so ana se asukuo ye anonom se ha adwen a menim se aban no eye mass spray na sa mass spraying exercise na ekoso no ye so no ne ye wonuro ahodo ya na ye di egu koko no so na enede ye bedi nkomo e de afa sa nnuro ni bi ho ni ahwe the combination of the mixtures ekwanya ye fa so a ye mix sa nnuro no ebi na ye di ye nnuma ye di ye nnuro eboa emaku adwuma etumi ekoso na masre Dr. Randy abi na masre se na daroma enade me dwumadie no mo no ebeba na so ye mahu dwumadie papa wodi ye yewra samofo so ampofo chairman so enenam ya wo combat cocoa aye smuggle as the chairman of the Ghana Cocoa Board ono so ye na fam de se de ye be ye no ma betumi akoso but still ye da so ewo no ma bi a wase ye makuafo no se de ye be ye omani ebetumi ate etie na menemu ebedi nkomo chairman Kwaku Sebu last week was sending message ema me na me hu se na nye that time no and who here for that message because no me kasa fa Cocoa nursery ho se aban no emfa Cocoa nursery ne mra omro ommo said ye be ye obetumi nya bi adua so all these things ayen koma minimum ebebedi ene ye be hwe metan 72 WP ya eye adro bi amaye research na akuafo e wo sahwe no dodo no ano na wo mo eka ho asem se wo mutumi e de ko asukuo pa ba de na wo mo hwehwe a wo mu hu ye onua no bi wo ha udi gu aduro no so a ana udi gu kokoo no so a ekwa yade ne kwa na asayaba wo mo mention a lot but me pese me bobidi but ye wo mo de credit no ema no eye METALM metam 72 WP and na me nkomo no ebegina so more na ye de di nkomo amana kwa animu and na me no kwa adenta as usual said me kan ye no I have a certain text message here and I am going to communicate with you on this so tam chukue na tweme na mintwa me homra ye ba ye betra se na fi nkomo e ho no ya start gidi le ba isi atwe
Ghana, get ready to win big and live large with Mega Cash Lucky Box, the game where you could walk away with instant cash prizes. It's easy to play. Just dial *426*5# on all networks. Follow the prompt, pick a lucky box and reveal your cash prize. It's that simple. Win massive, up to 500,000 Ghana cedis. Don't miss your chance. Players all over Ghana are winning now.
I won!
What are you waiting for? Dial *426*5# or visit www.megacashluckybox.com and play on our web portal. The minimum to play is 5 Ghana cedis. Your lucky box could be holding that big cash prize. Mega Cash Lucky Box. Dial *426*5# and win instant cash today. Don't wait. Remember, terms and conditions apply and is annually approved on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Why fish? Some you would know it. And the man who say I can't want some. Who can't stop a pack of sea and no baha, none in Nasa Tataya, or Casano didn't Sakatano. But we didn't say Sapapano.
Matilda Mokanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules at aroma, and I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules. And Yama, why you come apart?
A woman bought your dear for Sunny wood, the Pedrianum. Now, a boss is a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant, will be a target and temper. Gas is now yum, a macra, a mania mum of future crumina, a torch, will walk what you're a Vian, a friend and Hoyan.
And as no Spanish Jinko capsules, Hana.
Spanish Jinko, and with the Nura, watch your free, Jinko beloba, and soya oil moon, and my watch you must do.
Martin says I am anti-aging and I'm a good retentive memory.
Now you're only him.
Antec Herbal Center for and then the pharmacies can make an herbal shops and run some of 0266 11 41 11. A painful about more money for them quadra with the infidum and come. FDA, AG, a dreading cratry atom.
Best Wine is your one-stop wholesale and retail outlet for all your original favorite brands of wine, liquor, champagne at unbeatable prices. You can get discounts of up to 15% off. We provide customized solutions for your events with our event planning and catering services. Buy your well-stocked hampers from us at great prices. Best Wine is also a major distributor of ex-natural mineral water. Locate us at number 34 Ni Norte Nyanchi Street, Jowulu, or call 050-761-3900 for delivery or for more inquiries. Best Wine, caliber of wine and liquor at its best.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Papa, and then Nimre, eti and somebody be ha, it was set me and tentem at the Efriho. Number one, news should be will be at the Sunday me and we are now about 12:20 and our day a Sunday me. Now the other panel at the Sunday me no now I don't know minim na mibisano. I asked a question about it. The ambisa says, so what should I do with this message? Now the panel actually and say, I remember you did a story about this issue with Mr. Jeto, so I felt you should know the outcome. This is it, but I am going to read the reason why Nipano ascended this at the moment. Na ya wura mni di enkomo. Nipa Troy and was your friend Dennis Smith, one of Troy. Now Positive Change Office of Medina MC, the office and a message we a free up. We share ye at the moment. Now I am going to explain it to you. Now the other also a breaking news. The Adenta High Court has today ruled in favor of Lama, that's Lankwantanai Medina municipality, confirming that the land at the Assembly Old Office, Zona Council, is state land. This is a major victory against illegal encroachment. The MCE has issued a strong warning to all persons illegally occupying or selling state lands within Medina. Stop immediately or face demolition and full prosecution. Lama is also calling on Ghana police to enforce the ruling and help secure the land from further trespass. We will continue to protect all state lands in the municipality for the benefit of the public. Dennis Smith, Positive Change Office of Medina MC. It's Medina MC file an office. And at this message every year, yeah, a buyer. And they sent this to me around 12:20 p.m. And then the guy and said, so what should I do with this message? And was say, I remember you did a story about this issue with Mr. Jeto, so I felt you should know the outcome into almost Sandia say Omonia victory. But Dabiano Oheneba Boamah Bennie should in case of the hear them, nam de atwitwa me ho. Enti this story no ebaye no, na no kwasem no ene say, ne masua ade e ho ade e de ato ho. Enti ebaye no ano, ene hu so say ye, we de obotwa fufuo ama na tonkwan mu. Na mama setting the record straight. na obi biara wote Medina ene lankwantanan enti ase say one this issue emfa MCE file on court wabai no mfa asem bia court this issue anya file ene de court enye ono na de court na de si ye no say asem ni opani bi a friend Mr. Sian na o wasase bi e inside you are the station kase why station na wajabe 3 acre of land at the tonati tama Medina anase Medina eti wom ho efri abokọ bi ho ba no wom ba betra that area no when they see that no I just don't want to go there etu wom ba tra ho no wom nya mu ba bi a wom tu akọ no e na man ye na agye so okay asase no me amasase ntimaje ma ade e de ato ho na MC no ba ye wo President Akufo-Addo apenso no debe aye na dwen sanko de asase no de ma obi ama nipa no a develop land no se de be ye nuoma betumi yakoso na owura sew no aye na dwen se asase no yono ana asase e de watwa bi de aye ni station so anya de a obema dede a develop that land no a e wona chi wo no etu ama dede and develop asase no na se de na dede esi yusu ni tumi as MC ade hurahuna no ana owura sew ade asem no ade court na asem na wade koye no wamatra asem no so nya judge we na start ye new judge na judge bi ho ana we no eba ye baba wie ye say wawuru in favor of Lankwantanan this land no e was station na what down inside ho ana asase no ho asem ewo ana wo mu awuru in favor of Lankwantanan as I am speaking with you judge no aye ni wuruli o make ni wuruli ni wie no wakatre owura seaw se wantiase a woni ni ye wo so ye etu owura seaw afali stay of execution wa fali stay of execution ya se say no wa ya how do you call it yes se say no wa ko appeal yes so ko appeal se asase no eyo no asase say ye hwan dia I don't care but me Medina any MC office for atiase say se mo pese mu hia de a me okuman grade ones mon fama ha na me no menya bayira abrewadwo be a different person altogether from Central for muni mo no mo ye no me disene wo mo so a mum man ema mo ni nye ema me so me tramba bi mama ni nye monya very careful with me. Secondly, I just want to set another record straight. Say owura siaw yentra han kan asem yentra ha enka siaw bi asem yeni siaw bi ahun komo menu obi an ho yedi siaw bi ahun komo ewo ha no yeni wawura siaw bi ahun komo asase a ye kan ho asem no eya asase a eda oman fm echiwo no ekọ ne da luta fm dan ho no ehun komo ene da ne di ye eno na filer eba ha be kan ho asem we owura jeto eba ye be yi ne ho ano na Ghana Police Service akwakoye search me at the aba. This is official certificate of results of search. Job number LCGA CS 460063772025. Was saying to Director General CID, attention, Director Property Fraud Unit, Ghana Police Service, Accra. Pursuant to your application dated 27th day of October 2025, made by Director General CID, attention Director Property Fraud, Ghana Police Service, a search has been made against the land delineated on the plans attached with the following results. So this is it. Now, minimum this beef and combo way. Monfa and Tosoma Mesemuhua. Either number 9 and 10 or A and B. And Medinaho, Menche, Kra, our that issue no. Where I Ghana Police Service, Wamo Seta or Makoye, and no mama Mensaka copy. Because issue way about ya na me can wasem. Na me can wasem no. Be a kwasi ya no. If you offer be a mommy A and B or mommy plan no. Na me ho adwuma 9 and 10. Yeah, na first mommy na me dealing with this issue. Ghana for yawo ensase mienu bi ewo ha. ya e wasam ye ho adwuma locality no Medina Nkwantanan district Ga East region A Greater Accra region and yawo land amenemu edi ho koma yawo 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 so 8 and 9 and amenemu edi sa enkomo we na as part of their search no ya wo mo eyeye no wo mo state aban asase a ewo Medina ene ekwanya aban no fa so eche ne nsase na wohwe A and B no a wo ba bia yaye O no O mienu O no baako eye 8 ana baako eye 9 enti I am talking about the A8 and the A9 and yaka ho asem no na the land in litigation no eye 8 not 9 enti mu hwe ni ye number 8 no ya circle ho no the B side the 8 ya circle ho no ehun komo ena menemu edie no na o state say this vast land ni nyina na eda ho no a state land acquired under certificate of executive instrument dated on the 3rd of April 1977 for bank for housing and construction omo ana aban na ageye edema won na wo ye adwuma so mo sisisi adan e wo so as estate yesisi aban dan e wo so aban bungalows eti bank for housing and construction ena na wo mu esie na mo ye adwuma na koduru ba bi na mo sika mo de ye adwuma no na asa enti e wo so aban su tu o mo ka aban su ni sika enti aban no ni si asase ni bi de ma won as compensation broni no na asase no wote so no ye di ka chi ni tumu ene ye ni poto no ena broni no eba ye ena Mr. Sowa ena wo ba me ha e wo officer Mr. Sowa ekosia broni no wo Togo ena wo fa broni ne de ne fa fam esa de ne ba Ghana eti broni ne ba ye no ne aban ne dili ye se woni ma ni ni ye enti ye wo se adwuma na ma ye no wutua meka enti aban ne compensated broni no with a parcel of land at the same place and aban ne compensating no enti lease dated 23rd of September 1999 from government to bank for housing and construction 1999 and aban compensating no and we listen assassin bi eti aban assassin we de bia mo bi na we state from ehanu a ekono a aban na kire wo mo de assassin bi e de mo Portion Edge Orange lease on the 7th of 2017 government to Professor Cletus Dodonu Lydia any assignment to Professor Cletus Dodonu Lydia any assignment from Bank of Housing to Theodore Martinez Montero wamusu die any even we share the next one affected by plotted activity for Michael Odi ne number ewo ha ne lodgement number ewo ha eti aban no edan no sisi ye na japade no hyase se wode mo mamafo de obeto de obe ni sei aban ede eno no na bi no number 8 no eye asase a se wo hwe omo nkrata no a omo de ba ye no a ade aban ne ka ye no se was side B was say portion marked 8 does not affect any land certificate in our record aban certificate any so number 26 no site A no and was a portion marked 9 does not affect any land certificate in our record. This is a search by the police. Aban say the title, the certificate, and this area way, the 8 and the 9. And there be a filer, a pressure original, and the number 8. What it? And the number 9 no, and no kobu jeto. Number 9 no, and no kobu jeto na yi egu yeno. And no kobu ni warehouse egu yeno. What you say? Enti mun kwada anu a mudi nsemachi no. Dabi ya mekase mususa. Moyela le sulala mi apebi ya mamo. Eti eba ya apedi ya mupebi ya namo chro. Me, I am not one of you. It will be what the BB Bramia to mo asenation ade wo dem ansa na wapie. When the be from so file anka sanim say Oheneba Boamah Bennie menye ba yira brewadwo menye betesa. What? It won't me guru one kratasem ho a prepare ansa na wamuvu. Asase na wo ho no aban any omo certificate no. Me pa wo Ralph, I don't know some of the full document no anchor page. I think the last one. This is the last page. Yeah, trust so. Nipa was saying, you know, Gordon Ashrifi, Principal Land Administration Officer for Regional Lands Office, Lands Commission. Or no. The last one, and was saying, yes, and the one. It was say, portion marked 9. 8 no top into 9 was a portion mark 9 does not affect any land certificate in our record. Abani asase wa also praba asase. Abani asase also so praba the next one suni a portion marked 8 and was a portion marked 8 does not affect any land certificate in our record. And na me tell me say baby ayamaki 8 no any 9 no enye abandia to file a prayer. This is a certificate from police. The promoter sembenya heading no the first page, you know. So was so among phantoms no mu say a police search and a down no. Ghana Police Service no makwa almost search and ye diaba. Etimu amujina Medina no I encroachers no. Basa mukọ mekọ akọwe encroachers a mukọ we encroachers. This is one not from Jeto. The catch am say me no misua ma de to. Misua to. It was tell me some of the first one. It is site A and B. Site A and B no. The yesterday omo di woso. Said the abanji asase no. Welisi ye edima way. Welisi ye edima way and the woso na twaso no. E cause sa to baby akwaduro. So please let me be okumangra. Mususa. Oh, one of the fella office one kwala nkwa penim before no metra ho. Why? Aha. Na one nkwala ye adwuma da bia na ebemu wani magu ase. We no am send ma me no. Na mfaso bia ni so because file by yon court. No kodi asem de ne na de asem de court. And kwanya de na de call ye eyem station na de asem de court. Etime de e ho no de ye obi di bim de ye obi di fo no. I just don't want to go there. Etime sremo moma moni na ho. Afei Ralph Meda say ye move to other issues a ebebo ayen na we no mawie etimu a modern say owura file enya judgment against Jeto no motiti kramu nya hu ba bia monam sa asase no a eye 8 no efiri won nyina ekọ no eho na file na nse okosesa adwadifo no de wo kogu won government land or say government land no fine. Yamu the other side of the conversation. Me person me mu edi san komo we. Because me free cocoa growing area. And the backbone of this economy no na ye cocoa. And a good ababe take over. But still, cocoa still remains the backbones of Ghana's economy. Na I say ye did the cocoa production ya politics dodo. Na masira Dr. Rendia be say Owura John Dramani Mahama edene kotena ho not as a politician but as a journalist, a technocrat who knows what to do. And Owura John Dramani Mahama edene kotena ho say onkoye adwuma. Now, the politics at Cocoa Board is dangerous than politics in Ghana. Ghana Cocoa Board politics. Who chair politics in Ghana? Che, me ye kuyaniba, ya mi free a kuyafu abusium. But ya cocoa ama asho, ama madoko kwa se pen, makari cocoa pen. Masua cocoa pen, mabo cocoa pen, mate cocoa pen, masisa cocoa pen. Enti so bisi wonim cocoa hu adwuma. Wonim cocoa hu adwuma ncheme. Okumangra di wanfa bete hey. wonim koko ho adwuma nkyɛn me Boamah kete okumangra wɔse adubɔnwono bɛma nanum adurane ɛnwono me no me yakuani people ɛna msi ha no wɔma me sika sɛsi a koko ɛna medical akɔpɛ bi ato because me fira kurase me wu ayɛ nsia me nkran de mbɛkɔm kurom me koko ase na daate me ba akokora mɛkɔ akɔda me koko na bɛhɛme it me fam koko ni agro. But there is a dangerous politics going on. Yes, you are here, a be harding. No question, and a seminum bedding commodity the affair. Chemical beer. We are used for cocoa production. Now, also cocoa, can it tatano? Now you are the DBT and the quackate. Any attain. Now, sir, a cateno, a blue babino. Minana air qua. What DBT not one year black. Rubber be the tea white and a nebuaso. Na ubu DBT ne kakra no a. Ubu ni tinwa, the tea white no. Ubu anaw de agu afidie no. Tutututu no. Ena na knapsack aba. Sabre ni ensu motobro. Etu di gu motobro ni mu a. Na wo di nsuo de awo no. Na ya pagya akwabra ni gina wachi. Ni ya de abo wachi se fam. Ni ya spark tutututu. Near the spray cocoa is wa and ye young word you may be sadano, a form where and try we are near the Brika coffee. That 3 days, 4 days, and son was alcohol. Oba Conan contumely or crowd TBD, when the DDT, Uber Fiabe, Oba Bewu. And unti almost a siasa, almost the same, and check. And I had be afraid of black pot disease. Here be more friend and a suku, a siasa eba, especially cocoa around river belt and an asset for a day. Na eta affected pa akatene de makoko ne ba papo but the suko ne de makoko ne pro efi koko na se na e pro koko aba no koko na ayi na nkasa no e pro na e pro ekɔ ne so na koko no ase enti enu bebre ebae but akuafo agi one particular adromi tumu ya no mpepa na sandro no na 60% metallurgy ana 12 no yeah 60% copper oxide and a 12% metallurgy and ye di bom and ye di yes edru. Now the 12% metallurgy and the 60% copper oxide no ye have ye bi na ye misa no ha mo he copper oxide so we saw broni so what is copper oxide what say Copper Oxide Act as a contact protectant fungicide. When sprayed on the plant surface, it forms a protective barrier. Copper ions are absorbed by fungal spores during germination, disrupting their enzyme system and preventing them from invading the plant tissue. This is the copper oxide. What it does. Ewura diana habanimu. Ewura dianimu. Ema emua no a atu nkosua no a wo pasa wo sel koko no. Ekuwa mo ejamo mase nyina de free koko ni mu. Number 2. Metallurgy is a systematic fungicide with both protective and corrective properties. It is absorbed by the plant leaves, stems, and roots, and translocated through the plant where it inhabits. The synthesis of ribosomal RNA in fungi, thereby stopping their growth and production internally. And Tiyawadubia, near from metal 72 WP, Yana consisting of 12% metallurgy and 60% copper oxide. Yametiwe, Midia Guasuquadro, and the Guasuquadro, Natie. Anonom Yadiano. Entina say, Aban yes spray, must spray in. And Sassy, you say, where you this for cocoa, yes spray. Where young people for cocoa and yes spray. So spray and this in cocoa. na one spray MPP ni cocoa we do afom a ye ne NDC ne ye ne MPP ye na ebohye na cocoa no ni nyina bomba ako we gina kire cocoa ni nyina ye one we do cocoa na se wa e na obehu se ya de ntome e na dia ye hye e wo cocoa ni mu di atwam obi cocoa kura so a ne ye tie cocoa bi de yem ne yakofa eti ye ne NDC cocoa ne ye ne MPP cocoa etu ka se we ye NDC ne de na nguso a emoa no wo NDC de no wo mu nyina kwa no makwa MPP de no ho eti se NDC de no wo mu kwose MPP de no na NDC de no be ye the juicy from a no mo sa transfer de aba eti ye guso a ye gu ni nyina wom na emoa ni nyina no ekọ ba dabia ni yimunti e na duru so nkrase ne ya bodawuro wo kira ye bedu mame yakosu ekumu kokko no mu wonti mo kwasa nsuo si wo etu onipa na ntumi akwasa nsuo si wo ye duru aye nguso ne atwam kọ na emoa no ne saboa no na saba na nte saa anka enuru we ye nura ye de ye kokoa eboa Dr. Randiabi minim say and mate said the politics at cocoa board and wash it. But I thank God say when you're politician because I'm at least one and kwisi pokuba hano wakam yati asia say afenyo makin any Canadian Japan the produce fertilizer emi yade ma cocoa kuyafo. Now if that is true many beje pa and nti ya baba mi munene say ebaya mi de say yam for politics and cocoa kuyadwuma. Na sabre metam 72 WP mun san famra biem reintroduce it na me yakua ni minim ho faso what me yakua ni o the politics that the cocoa sector I don't know when I know and say cocoa kua ni de me esuku aduro eni minya yape I in a powdered form ejaduma mesramo let's help fight this canker because young cocoa kuyafo samo tram office so na mo yam politics no na mo wie na ye cocoa kuyafo no sama mo yam ye cocoa no entumi anso do sonfa ma yen na emoa se cocoa ni nyina ma haye kwa we person no na duro de na fam we so person no de na fam ate ni nyina me gu so me ye research me te sansem ni nyina eti sayfo no me ba ye no a na mo ne me bi kwa kofa duro ni bi e de breme bi kwa kofa duro ni bi de breme what yam tese say em say one company be Kurama company limited or somehow na ayi man we ayi offer kire popro boaten ene one man ba ko no wo Kumase me ne ye adwuma wo hello oh offer bonsia ponsa omuna no mta yesa advert no Kurama company limited akofa metal 72 WP e de aba kokwakuafo mo chefani yesramo. The politics is becoming too much. And then you told me, now Kotobi as MPP near the NDC near them. And then you politics, a politics, let's some in Pediasa. A room where you're doing a team, you have one damn more politics. No, dear. Let's stop the politics and move on in life. What? And then, so be quiet. And one is so I call Ghana Cocoa Board. We do up and walk catch Romo, and when you're MPP, and my man and been talk. When you are MPP ni emamo no na businessman no a owura John Dramani Mahama so build wo no wo build han mo wo build han Islamo. Let's support our own Ghana ni adwuma mo mare enkonkwaye na we MPP ni we NDC ni dabi wo ni pano kura no ebia wo ba bewuro mu no na the root of NDC ni kura no na omo e na twa wo furu. Please, Sabre ya meka ho asem esuku aduro no because say any system ni mu a ni Randiabi wadaroma. I know you say kokokuafo ho dadwene e da wakoma proso. The metam 72 WP ya eboa yen kokokuafo no niwra say any ho mo nsanko famra say wo onso ni mo ya to nkyanya mo famra when they mixes with the drum be amu be mixing. But the metal 72 me do one dance. What? Cocoa started say a pro. No bo kafkafono egusua. I am telling you. Wo ba usa prekope mbia baby aduru no enko biam. Ana sa koko no wo sa yade ni biam wo ho. The methamphetamine WP no are dangerously good. Wow, etimi wura mesrew. We dey men sada men sayem Dr. Randiabe. So wadaroma. Let's support. Na sadro no se ni ho a. Mommy, e na ne friend asuku adru no. Ye ka asuku adru. That is asuku adru. Asuku adru no. E no. The metam 72 WP. Powdered form. Heavy. Wow. It's mesramura. Wadaroma. Mama yenhwe. Na ye cocoa production no. And some fun into my papa in Frabim. Ketwana wohono. See politics film. Near Boho Banya. Ghana will still remain the second highest producer of cocoa in the world. We will still remain. Wow. And I must say, cocoa nianua ye chagu no. Cocoa nianua akufo a pencil. Wa me chagu yanua wanua no. Me wura baby wo ha yam fufu. Mama ye shase enua. Na sika no a ye de ma contractors adi dua no. Contractor bia ni ho wonim cocoa dua chekuani. Wono amu arikopoku ebetena ha e de politics wo kan wasem during the time near war position. Se cocoa kuani bia ni ho ya wo chen anatse contractor bia ni ho a wonim cocoa dua chekuani. It is send this yaba. Let's give the money to the akuafo. Eno na chama kwaku shaibu. Esha se waka say. NDC ebe friso Dr. Puni apenso. Tama na Dr. Puni eye Ghana Cocoa Board. Ni CEO no. Oba kono. Cocoa no hybrid no. Ya sase se yedua. Ana no mikosia obodai e wo se hwiama fie. Oka chem say Dr. Puni ni cocoa no wode bra mu within best 3 years. 1 year ko 2 years 3 years na cocoa no na asono mote. Eti hybrid no omo nya bia no a omo hyase so omo dua no de eno omo ti cocoa papa omo ti ebribra. Wo eti ebesre nazre no mama ne noso yesusa no na omo twa rubber black ne de mayenya ye bo pata no a ye yete se garden no ma ba pata no mo de ebrand ye guso no mo ko lodu black soil no no mo de ebegum me nam ye businessman fititete me free school ba ya pen ma ko nazre farm ho me duru na ma dem rubber e bia 100 na nazre ni nyina obewu say ye na ne ye senete no edigum senete no a ne ye de agum ye ma na de si wo sa ye ba ne ya ba be kan wo de ye 100 ne atua oka the next day school money. Oh, mama ya start, let's start that. Na yenye because atodwa no enkusie no mo ne kutre no wo mo matodwa no kura no wo ba anya yie. Oh, but nazre ni de fifi dada na kokoo no enya be 3 weeks 1 month there about ekwo no a na pagya kama utu from the share ho wunyanya nsuo kakra de gu so ape na kokoo no na ayeye from. So please Madam Roma, send the finance minister beka say abe ye be ma ye focus akọ ho no ye be sre so say mo ma ye ma abe me overtake the cocoa sector. Wo mo ma ye ma ye ni mre na cocoa sector no enyina yie na ye nyi unnecessary politics ni famfrim na ye mo na nuoma pa wo mu no anya adwuma de ba sa no a ebetumi aboa me yakọ anim ohima prepare na fe ye ntase na ye mo nkomo a ebeboa wa pomden mu eti asem no eyetietia asem a ye kan say the cocoa sector Dr. Randiabe Wadaroma the metam 72 WP no papa Wadaroma mo hwe na mo mfamra yen cocoa kuafo na de that is what we know enuro no bebre ho ma introduce bi the aba system ni mu ampa na so bi mu ha etumi moa enkuntu yade na sete said ye mekan the metam 72 perfecto mama yanyere ye ho na yanya adwuma no a ebetumi aboa ma cocoa production ede ne ntoma papa ede efra ama yenso yetumi akoyanim ama anije etumi aba papa etimo yare sama me a Dr. Randiabe wo yare sama me a enemy nua Jerome ene empanifo am wo Ghana Cocoa Board bo yare sama me a bo baboa me pa mani age me ho pa me fast na mu oduro fama Safari Valley Eco Resort say omasom na ye di dwumadie yi e de esomo Safari Valley Eco Resort say mfantom anim say eba hotel papa e wo Ghana ha ombeboa wo ama wani age pe ba bi kwaje wani pe ba bi kwotele 24/7 e wo so bowura ho na kwhwe nuoma ekoso wo pese hu zebra sable antelope mouse ene emo ahodo kokote wo twe adoa ene de ka ho ni nyina no wo bowura ho a wo be say yes wawura mpa Safari Valley Eco Resort the best place on earth wo be hu omo owo Adukrom Okre district e ho na mo wo be from 0596 91 4394 0596 91 4394 Safari Valley Eco Resort the best place on earth kwaje woni what are you ready na yemonwram na yeni enkomo oyima akwa na bokodi
Yehowa dom na mpacho wonso e
boko papa
ami
antekeba yemonkomo e
medase abusiafo na so bio yehia me free antekeba center ye na ye nu papa ye friend is Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture o hwa me ye duro foni ene da me ho atwa me ho hia no me di beji sen ka be fa wo phone ni watwa ato phone no so sade be ya se ko be ato aduro ni eyi ma wo kasa me to Spanish ni eyi ma wa wo be hwem phone ye da phone so na wo de atoto ho ahwese de wo ka ye na no ane ya ma wo no ana eno ena be mo hu se ampa wato edupa ye duro Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture ene de no na obi anu obi ahu se garlic duro papa e wo Ghana ha de Spanish SPARNIS no memenom esi de ontimi num bia na asam ye mmobo oprenfo de o ma abofra no fo ene de oni 12 years esi apomuden akwan ahodo a efa so de boa ye ntino obi onum bibia na nije ne ho sanse aduro we Spanish garlic mixture no so obi a obepo adwuma kodu fie no wa bre wa fie obi o a bebi obetena adidi no enya akwadwo na ani ha wo ontumi pon sori nkofoforo ne nsa ochi ano to wa no wada eti obi so no de kodu fie age so odware wie no wadidi because bebi obetena no onya de ne to kan akonwa po obeda wa bre no wonam nyina ye ne ya ada akoye de osme ko store meti wonu ane me sori akoyi ne ma asa be wa bre enya adwuma akoye ye no eya wo system no e bre wo senka ye na adwuma wi a obeda no still no obuso ye adwuma no kakran because aye week wakwa na nya moja woni dudu mu sade boni adoso enti de bia na ama wo honam dua na bre koto Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture adrem ye nu kabom na no modofo ebo wo system no ma hode mapa eba oni padua no enti na ya na mekanfo ma ema mekanfo ma mema se obi biara benya ye adre bi na obenom no ebo teach you so yo ba ubu wansa wo wansa bu brem ese oba ubu wansa wo problem wo me na aba de achi tuntum asakakra ba asakakra ma na twetwa sisi wa mo wani ankom edu bra wo kọ wo twa bra wo kọ wo menopause mo ma eno na de wo haw ne ahoyira ne niam bebre ba no enti leya ubu wonsa no bo mode se wo banu madu papa edu ebe ma o menses ni nyina clear free wo mbuni mo na bosome foforo ebe so no asan ba na ni nyina ba enti abre bia na wo mbu no enya no ho na aha se de hormones ye adwuma na ama hormones na ntorota asa bibi gina wudie nim ba enye ba enti ne de bibi beto a wudie nim a e wo so kanya no ahya se kanya no ho ba enye nipa na dam eye moja a wo se nke pia bonten so no enu na ejina mo no so ne de ne se wait aba mu nko ade e wo so start no release hormones bi e bebo abodoma mi wa na enya abodoma eno na de wo haw ni sunson so bebre ma no o menses emmaye ebeba pampan bi anim baby anka nya wo ya said the normally nka se menses banana eba but the bedi kan banana tum obi se ne de no kwato de bi ana ete se note koto adro me friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture o kabomu a de esi kwan no ama emoja dodo a wo se ebeyi ntuma na ekata awudie no mu no pie na antimi ama ntini ntuma na tie gum badam pie abonten the next month no foforo na eba na no so pushi we no kakra manaba na ono nso aba betai so koto adronom ebeyi sade bone na mantini mada ho ama omoja na de afrisane yi enti ubosome so a de sese pia bonteni nyina ebepie ama hoto aba uyo obema na wutie me what musa wakono no nka aba but ahode ni ho ade na nka no ankasa timi bone kwan na fe de oso mukura na emu kwa e kire se entini no a wose mogya di mu afri sane bro said we normally nke nante woni padua mu no emu nyina sisi ayehia sadebo ne asisi mu nti ama mogya ne ntime nko oto aduro no ye friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture eye aduro mienu baako ya ne sebo fraba na baako susu ye aduro nsuo woka mienu no bom na no ma wayaresa no ho bambo ne kontem na mo ma bia na unu medro bi so fa garlic ho de ka ho hia garlic supplement ana wa hwe ni padua ba bia wunyini ko ne se de na wiase aye no per garlic supplement baako pa American farmer Spanish garlic capsules anasa nso o padua nom bebo ahohoro mogemu ayi sade bone ni amaman ama honamu ahode abamu garlic Spanish garlic mixture so kam yenu no bomu ma na hoode no kosoro yese bia we garlic mixture na we garlic capsules nti wo mu nyina ya adwuma baako na wo nsuo ne topa ye ni dabi yedro no bi enu no wutumi kanum bom eno meye ye ti sade to de bi na akokoto gia ma para ka ho no sa pepepe ne tie edin no ne se nanso wutumi num yenu no bom se wutie me na se wokoketa so wuntumi na wo bepre na ade ache eya wo se wo danso abi asima kakra bi don hwere kakra bi woni tie no ano no Kotadu a friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture no. You can see a simplify na so wo ko internet so akwa health benefits of sleep. So wo da faso ewo nipadua so. Na so wo de toto ho sa won nana. Anka yesi ye ka enano nko a ho nsam a ke beka ni bebrebe. Yesi wo bi a moja ntimi ni mu afusane ama wo na mu ya wo ya. Eno so yesi ye ka anka beka ni bebrebe. Amaboni nyina aboa ma wo se asopa ncha semtie ipadua wa hoden wa pomodi se beko nanim ntino garlic adura yamfa nkaja ensuo nka ho garlic adura yede ewo na yede anka twade na niam bia fra ye eye baako pe wo Ghana friend Spanish garlic mixture mesra wo to aduro no a hwe se okode a ne komu fufuo datoa no ho na toa no so ni nchem na se ho amema kom na ya kyero antakeba center e wo okode no ho Shannon Snobby and fast rock na ne wa chenchena ya na ma ye boda ro ye da ye ho adi se bia na mo pa na edi akire na so anwe ya na de odi wachi no yesi wosua onante anu akwa akwachi ya nepa enti to original no to papa no ye friend is Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture ya do no kontem enti uko baabi na o so oh ye the last one obi abefe ko ya kwa wanim ekotobi na adupa ne kwan wase de aboa ne se didi kwan enwa no ma adupa pa kwan enwa ma se wate eda wo boyi na wapomudin nti opese okoto ye aduro no bia ehia se obefre doctor ana be send ni message okoto na anom a ya ye bibia wo mu dada ahoto beba na mbom se bibi nti unya ya nka be bi sansema fo opomudin ho ana se aduro no ho a eno de ye number na da screen so no wutimi send WhatsApp message ana se audio message efa line no so Dr. Bema Umwai eno no ya na ebua sanse sa wo record no so record ba na wutie wie kwa na atimi san kotie bio ena to de bi a call na obi be kasa ho obi distract ne ade enti bi kwa de obeka no be wo se no no se sempo na refi ena wi asenso nipa adwuma ye ne ade enti niam bi betimi asi ne kwa be frɛ na obi gina so obi betimi gina so akyerɛkyerɛ ni nsɛm a very long time na wo call waiting o record audio message obenya daje tie ni nyina amamuaye eno no ya na e content na mom so honom na se bibie ni ho na friend so a obetimi afa na nka WhatsApp message no ana audio message no ya na eboa ye no drug stores ene herbal centers ahodo wo Ghana nyina odofo no madupa bo ho ban eto de bia moja na ntimi ni afrusa ni nyina ne sei e moja na nkasa ne thickness no mu ayedu se de yakopon bo ye etimi nante no wo de na ayedu enti na nipa ni bibeka hospital na ya man artificial black thinness sa umoja no mu ayedu enti when you dey to so nkwan na nyina se de bia be ma umoja no mu aye ha sabi supplement kra no ama ho aye fekre to de bia rate me fi enti sa na wonso anwe kra na akwa bibia ho no medura naturally obi bi awuo de aye mmere no ebe kanyan no ama revive na ama nanya ahoden a ono aba na adwuma bra obi anka no ye do ne friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture se wutie me na se bia na utena se ana anase aye odududu a akwa na ewo so ye na adwuma ma nsuo ni ade ebo bia fa baabi so so fa pie wa ye mmere koto Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture na enkanya sa akwa no organ na sede ne so obeyi nsuo no na nsuo ni pieta wo na se bi ye mpa wo na so nya ye ntwe eyo system na be ne ho aduro na wayi nsuo no afiri mu nyankopɔn boy ye makas cho say nipadua no a complex machine eno ankasa ye ne ho adwuma yi de ompeto abonten e be fa won fifire be fa agya na mu na ebi nsuso afa wodwonso mu se wakwa na ono na se so ye sa adwuma no ye mra na fei ama enema bi akogina ba bi ni kwanse agina aduro ne friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture odofo numbi na aduro ni ye papa obi a wanum bi bia di ho dance na aduro na ton ne ho obi a wanum bi ene kanfo de man krofo enti sa woto aduro a kotobi na odema obi a wokwa obehu sa ampa pharmacy shop herbal shop we de wo mu ni maduro pa enti minim sa me kɔ hɔ no mo a menya moa e number 0266 11 41 11 se wutie me na sa uyo ba na se bia na o menses entimi me ya na so mu ayo dududu so uyo ba na se bema obi wo ho so ho ana se nani subiri no obi se ho aso ohu nsroma na sa nsroma atwa ne ho ahia odofo se wonye galaxy na wonye superstar na nso na ma hu nsroma no na ya di ya na se dayeso Mr. Kotadru no are kyerɛ sɛ bi sɛ de omogya no bɔ no emmo ye na ma ogya ni subiri no Kotadru no friend Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture onomo a ebeboa wo tie me na sɛ wo obi a wodidi a wofo a echeko asɛ aduane ni ntime nyamo a Kotadru no sɛ de bia be control blood sugar nti Kotadru ni na receptors na nya adwuma na intime control drugstores and herbal centers ahodo nyina wo na boye drodin a wo benya bi ato betimi so atwa ne photo e de ato phone no so sɛ de be ya sɛ nyame ya adom na kodu ba bi ato adura na wo de akyere ye yi ano ahwɛ sɛ de wo odin no eno an ye yi ama na obi amfa soro kwan anane wa kyenkyena ye do ni Spanish garlic capsules Spanish garlic mixture Spanish ginkgo capsules medasi.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same property. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
If I cry na menyisika, etia ye mefui.
Ehinfa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai cry mabre, me busia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yema kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodo bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, ekokro bosia, susu account, ene da so wɔ hɔ savings account, me bada chain savings account, ene de akeka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 03422919896. Na won so wetumi aka sɛ
Suhum Rural Bank ama ene mayeka owner.
Suhum Rural Bank enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Mesi menana no aguru basa abi bragro tibedo imle no na ma premaye hodo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye di agro na yesa eduru mre bi kra na me ba no timede omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, memre
I don't think I'm a catcher or say, yeah, no, Medi garlic capsules. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well.
Medi garlic capsules.
Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. Wa mamoja di nipadua mu efrusani ye na esiesie oba ne barima ma hon awodin. Ubenya edroyi bi ato omanyimu pharmacy stores frɛ wo 050-349-4885. Edroyi enye mamofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis wunni how FDA ajidwe di nkra tuyi atum.
Best Wine is your one-stop wholesale and retail outlet for all your original favorite brands of wine, liquor, champagne at unbeatable prices. You can get discounts of up to 15% off. We provide customized solutions for your events with our event planning and catering services. Buy your well-stocked hampers from us at great prices. Best Wine is also a major distributor of X Natural Mineral Water. Locate us at number 34 Ni Norte Nyanchi Street, Jowulu, or call 050-761-3900 for delivery or for more inquiries. Best Wine, caliber of wine and liquor at its best.
If a cry.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596-273-546 or 0596-273-547. This advert is FDA approved.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow. Na yes, edrum rebi kra na me ba no ti me de omo be gumi so weekend no. Hey, memre. Hey, I don't think I'm catch o say. Ya no medi garlic capsules. Poso nyina e be sisi so kama. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, medi garlic capsules. Oh, na te pa dia.
Medimosis garlic capsules improves blood circulation and enhances the body. Suitable for both men and women. Available in pharmacy stores. Contact us on 050-349-4885. Not suitable for children under 12 years, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Medimosis, wunni how. This advert is FDA approved.
Okay, Yadamase, Yatase, Brennason, Yedin Komo, as usual, once again, we are still on it. Yabon Komo, Eddie Afa, a budget statement, no. And Komo Bebre, and a PPM, and Emini Gifty, and Nam, Benevi, and Yano Crown on watching. We're government communications team member, because Gifty no one, your third friend, and a Harrison Kojo Abba. Communications officer Nadmo, Ghana, that's National Communications team. No, and then you know, Mushi, and Penifone in Rabano, Mama Kwaba. Now, Bocordia. You're a trade Punyame. I said, no. Yenya opportunity, a witness say, Anano, Anajo, budget statement. Yewura atofosen edebetu dwa na oba ye no yebeka se nuoma bebre e shorte for wanfa quotation antu dwa an shata de white but or the budget aba betu dwa budget no amanfo say mu ye dokodokododo enemi hu no wo Musa Dankwa page na Musa Dankwa estate assembly say 6% say they are not satisfied. 12% say omudie omu ewa dantemu budget reading ho ne ye gina mfimfin abusuefo ya wo because omudie da bia oni adwene inti 12 inti say we 100 now it is 6 now it is 12 now aka 82% of Ghana for say budget we is the best budget ya abagana ha ya muhu bida. Meaning about gifting, me started from you. The budget and the Ghana funi and be high.
I say, mama fa inchia kesiye emfa magana fo mu hwe nyina. Eya me de one thing I make can say wa hwetie fo because omo hwe na omo tie at the same time. Na inchia kesiye nso we for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e de mo ono a oba ya odi ahoto abrega na fo ono oba ya Ghana fo nyina ufa kona bia yesi aban papa ba aha no na Ghana fo penti no modi to me e share ne nsɛmani NDC fo nyina sɛ ombedi yenim as of my penny oba ya nso sebi wamfa akonwa ensike mu anso esi anguso oba ya nso wamfa ne nsa benku eni impenyinfo amekasa oba ya nso wantima ho anya hwɛ han ama ne nkrofo yi yeso omugwa na edwuma enwia Ghana sika na aban bi ba ya omudie omuwia na omuni omuyire ni omukunu mu nyina na ewia Ghana sika but in this particular government no 10-11 months ni yehu saade we bi wo mu ena mpaibo aye boni se saade we scandals ayehu wo the previous government ni mu no yehu bisa ewa ban we mu kopem se 4 years no beko ewie ya obi fufuro ebedi yenim edi akọ another election na NDC besan ye den edi nkunim biom na going to the budget no you don't expect say NDP ni beje about this particular budget
okay
because Udi can say there is no quotation Udi can say omo atu force na nche white
yeah
and the then na obeji atu mo say NDP ni NG sa budget into mo say mu ye
but maybe we say you check the total population. 82% of the population. It's just about the 3 year. It means even there are MPP phobia because only 6% of population they can say budget na the and then 12% so neutral. So the rest of the 82%, I say the budget is the best, even including MPP4.
26%
budget is this.
6% na aka no. As a new marking ni in team for joining in hasifo no na 6%.
Okay.
So they are the only people. One is MP and your fit boy. Almost 3 nipa. Yes, very well. Almost 3 nipa na sami up to the 6%. Because MPP4 can 82 ni one.
Yeah.
Then omu ye de were parliament no. Omunkwa na ye we no because 82% na ye can see ya no. That means the whole country ajia to
perfect.
You understand? And the budget has brought hope to Ghanaians. Budget na to force in kan no. I bringing hope be. I bringing comfortability. Nelson Mandela ne kan assembly say ubu omanya you don't build up a country with wealthy people. But you build up a country with omo asebi low class for kakra sebi obi a wo ni sike bi obeto na eduane edi and the budget ni mu no hwa eba ma me bi otidwoma oto jene eba ma bre bi a wenwie school a oni edwumaye budget ni ba ma obi a oni enidaso obi asa ono so obetumi aye edwuma wo industry bi anas private sector bi a ye be ma na ketu emu aye den aye dru kakra me ken before ye be ready budget ne kra na ye to salary mu 9%. You understand?
Yes.
And no cry, it didn't pop up in the budget. And now me, idea back where I am the power budget nimu is the agriculture sector, no. So 100 acres now, mudi betu what palm plantation, no.
Yes.
Oko Malaysia doesn't have anything, but they be a track ticket, every play, oko Malaysia. Yakoye Juma, Edian no more, palm yikroya no more den. And the building or more minor. So why don't we as Ghanaians, yes, we are day, ye be wahase. Now no me kotia and a power me news item beer. You see, Kumase road na John Dramani Mahama, see obeye at 2 forcing car or budget ni mono. OBC MPP ni bidi or the aboni kuku, and they send a concert John Mama on to me nyet da. Also on to me nyet da. So I'm speaking on authority here in your studios. Say, wait, sa roadway ye be ye before 4 years ni be ye den ebe ko ewie ye. So MPP for no see, they only get sense when they are in opposition. Omo hu nyansa when they are in opposition. But eh na ya me ya kakra say, omo wo government mono no mo nyansa nyina yera. Na sakra. So they are the people currently making noise. Obi a who collapse country no cry to the lowest level. There is nothing to write about Ghana again. Obi a country no at a point, you see, they call Hipik and Ananado Dankwa and Kufado and Baumia. And today, within 11 months, magic na yera to forcing. Who is forcing? Any abema Sami Jenfi. Omo yana. It's like they have no idea about it. Baby. But you see, I always say, baby MPP should come down to the level of everybody. Day in, day out, programs are more. John Dramani Mahama main speaker. Send ye be stadium at the amount so MPP for now better nasi so that they will learn under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ufi honuma, the Women's Development Bank, one of the major thing ye company was so at the Ghana for man because a drew baby a uko jisika or bank as or background they are asking you for collateral embra. And I jitu mu say yeah man we are very vulnerable. Na says OBC beji ebia 2,000 3,000 yes ikado do akra na oba bia pedi aye adwuma petty trade be nam ni baby o sorry anapa o funny trade o hia ebia 1,000 cedis be
500 Ghana crown
obeko akoye adwuma aton anya kakra wo so di nkaye na aye den esie. You understand? So we campaign on this very Women's Development Bank no, and I was on your sister station the MPP communicator and say yeah allocation for Women's Development Bank ye ho hwe and 2026 budget so yasa allocation ye ho hwe no I want to put on record say initially na ye pese Women's Development Bank no ye betumi amedi and any Maslock together. But we realize say Maslock's mandate no is different from the Women's Development Bank. Maslock mandate is for to help or support the productive poor. Sabi omo ye adwuma kakra na omo sika enye de enno so no. That is Maslock's mandate. Any disability for any or ma omo agriculture mu. But the mandate of Women's Development Bank no, it is solely going to cater for a man. What you see? So you will say ye na imagine ebe shifty mandate of Maslock no. Send ye ebe kra say be Maslock no kra ye hu kra was system ni mu bio.
Both man mema.
Very well.
But Women's Development Bank the
name says it all. What you say purely a mom be adwuma wo ho nyina kra be ye ema. And it's also going to create jobs for the females. What you see? And see, we are making availability of space. Because you say you're decentralizing districts, markets. Send ye be ya sorry anapa enye chinchinai fa collateral bra na fa webra wo de fa wo tray ye bie offices na e district market ni niama na just take your tray ohonu ma anapa ma me pacho meton jene but me jetre na me di eton ade no ayeden e call from kakra nti me buy am me pe kakra bi na me di akwato yes see interest ayeden kiti bi pe
yeah
kiti bi pe what you see enti wo ton wi a enumre na o maton say na menya nti me tria kakra eti na so wo kwa day in day out no nti time frame na ye di be ma wo no wo be ye ne kakran sa na wa ye den wa exhaust sika na wa ye den wa gino nia wo benya wo so nyina wo de fa kofie na oni wo ma munkodi what you say so it's not like they are making allocation for things on paper to say MPP for any year no but we are going to see say from a time we say pain next year no the Women's Development Bank no ye the basic of Philly Kadochi ama obi aye den ehu now ye fi honuma ejuma sem creating of jobs and na ye ti he onim say ejuma na nka aban ye was so create ye di ma Ghana for nyina ye 20 million people
okay
our Ghana has 20 million I was on market to alpha controller 20 million but me who can say and do half of that 20 million
according to Dr. Atofoseno I'm say it's just a little below or above 1 million
so and do half
no crown pressure and the to economy no so crown
easy and see 20 million no that should tell you say e school and they are the level of sell omubeye ejuma but say yentumi mi enuma emfa ma emebunu minti ejuma ni ebi ni ho so when we talk about the 24-hour economy no allocations were made I think 110 million cedis was made for the 24-hour economy no sure. But still ya no mu fuwe 6% fuwe afa no marking fuwe omunti asiye said they've made allocations for the 24-hour economy. Still, I explaining so almost your munti asia, but it's out of ignorance. And almost your munti asia because baby up to now you don't understand the 24-hour economy. Now if you say it is a one district, one factory, no be any juice factory or need them. Now also do one batano na juice bear 2 bottles of water. Now basically and you have a very big problem. As a MPP, you have a very big problem. But the 24-hour economy, no, as we speak now, it is the private sector, no, and I benefited more because can say some private sectors are even ready. Say and ye started BBA penna, they will go and register. Send ye beya incentives na a buy car so or the be more, mo send ye beya jumani be koso totino or mo beya den. Now before the 24-hour economy no ebe to me ejina ye security and then me who can say John Dramani Mahama or see adie yo we be recruitment portal e the police immigration one fire service one but I can't talk here and then fire ko ma ye nuanu mo hwe o mo nkwan at Ewak Sports Stadium no ye ma ebusuafo nyina yakọ but see recruitment you know as CBO you saw progress in whatever happened but me boy nyina akọkọ any empanyifo mo military ni mo say we shouldn't wait say obi be hu ansa na ye betumi aye nia efefata because we saw fans, we saw canopies, we saw chairs, we saw water so at the end they see and previously no they couldn't provide all those things for yenua no mono okay answer na ade ne toy ni yaw na bewie no afi na ye betumi ayesa aniama we nyina until next time no okay yen pese e be sibium so recruitment koso okay let me tell you say from 2021 no MPP abani nanado danko ekufuado ni baumia omontumi anya recruitment bia till ene ayesi hei and I no have to tell you, say, MPP lacks strategies in creating jobs. Okay. Even when the thing is ready for you, just make allocation, say, maybe to me, but John Dramani Mahama, or see, I am a father for all. And see me be obianko. Okay. Non konye den, onkonye, and security no, it's already sorted.
What they may see, remember yedin kobo, Mamma Phantom crap recorder. Okay. Was it abuse in the use of import declaration forms Now I think said this from Komono, I was saying, ye. Now, Ora Atoforsen, as part of budget, page 28, paragraph 174. Me read it from a honor go, Was it, Mr. Speaker, as part of our drive to strengthen domestic revenue mobilization and protect the integrity of the financial system, the Ministry of Finance conducted a comprehensive assessment of the Ghana import transaction process. 175. The assessment exposed a staggering abuse of import declaration forms, a tool meant to support legitimate trade, but now hijacked to illicit transfer and tax evasion. Now, we'll say the irregularities uncovered include 1. Importers transferring funds abroad in the name of importation with no goods brought in. 2. Importers remitting more than the actual value of goods imported. And 3. Banks approving transfers and they transfer above $200,000 limit set by the Bank of Ghana without submitting supporting documentation. Paragraph 117 was it between April 2020 and April 2020 and August 2025. Over 525,000 transactions amounting to an equivalent of 83 billion US dollars were processed through the integrated custom management system. Surprisingly, only 10,440 of these transactions were linked to actual imports. An equivalent of 31 billion in transactions were transferred abroad with no goods imported at all. This leak has bleed our reserves, weakened the Ghana cedis, and deprived the economy of resources that should have built schools, roads, and hospitals. Mr. Speaker, the audit also revealed that some importers underdeclared value to hide about 76 billion cedis in import. 76 billion cedis is almost 760 trillion. And in import, denying Ghana about 11 billion cedis in potential revenue. Yes, 30, I was saying, other importers inflated transfers value aided by some banks to ignore the US 200,000 ceiling set by the Bank of Ghana over 17,700 1D 1F application broke this limit, channeling an equivalent of 20 billion in transfer of cities or Ghana cities. So all these loopholes. Now all these things are set up. Let's start here for sure. This is the budget. This is the budget. These are some of the things. SC West Bank and Yebefaswa Yebe to me and they are corrected this mess now. Yeah, ebe to me abua or minor. Because as part of Normano was a persons and institution behind the activities are being referred to the Attorney General, IOCO, FIC, CID, and so on. Yeah, the Ghana phone never gumo. Ana yanya dai.
When you when you the menchia when warrior for. Also me the nchia sronko Emma the Chief of Staff. Honorable Julius Zebra. Nyamencha nyuma power yo me matuni din the smooth operator sabi Honorable Julius Zebra, even though amambo no ekoso bi ebo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni atofo no mabaso say na yin corruption bebre discipline our sectors nyina ministers ebo munjuma CEO CDO munjuma Director General CDO munjuna won shadante kai bi obebia no okay mama yembo Chief of Staff abaso na o police discipline level no under the carpet you may know. Okay. Obi yes odi boni bi oto na safe na bra no watu no fo. obi so you will say hey abrante bi akona enye ti aha ndi papa ya dana sinu numa power ye e dia boa his excellency John Dramani Mahama say Ghana be fa ntuma pa afra so na me de ncha so nkwa ma ayi Peter Mensah Peter Kwasi Mensah honorable Peter Kwasi Mensah wa deputy CEO for Temaship Yard nyame sha no en grassroots fo nyina se me fa na se so nkwanya den emma no
ade Peter ya den
en grassroots fo Peter se be nyame nti enam Peter so nyame nam Peter so nti grassroots fan twa wo krom ha kanye enkanye kura
aden
nyame nhyira Peter ni the way our map grassroots fo nsan den ekọ ma no
Peter Mensah
o hwe grassroots nyame nhyira no
Peter o hwe grassroots no ja grassroots pani ye na kura me ne kasa yo
enye grassroots nkwa NDC enkora bata sebe ewo yesukuu mu ten fo no Peter nsa eso mo ama enen
ni ne Peter ye
honorable Peter Mensah
big man
nyame enhyira deputy CEO and then nyame enhyira no yes party grassroots ya ni so numa pa enye ono nko obi tun se ti se Sami Jemfi honorable Sami Jemfi so edi sanduma no bi endi se awura bi se o manya position
odi pa
ngwangwa mi o manya position edi sanduma mo maye mo ma ba so na omo te ho o nye bu ne be de ebe sha sai bi na party na ti ne de atintim ne ko grassroots ne ko tobo ya nya amafo age so se de be na nipa ene ede e dey pretty me tinya me sha honorable Peter Mensah Sami Jemfi no mo ene omo asabe omo afa to omo so se o mehwe grassroots ama mo say ede akọ omo no
na me dey o mo ma
na dey o ye be no why say me ye benya basobo de na che
me ba budget no so no ade bako a finance minister ya money eje ho pan say identifying some loopholes and making sure say you best select a loopholes ni dina very important as a mankasa kwa mini on sign some days before the budget reading na okasem ba ku bi manu to meeting was it 10 months in your watna office na wosunya de ba ko pe na de ba ko pa on finance minister asuya na say so bet me discipline on fiscally and one no we be achieve success and the growth of the economy the be abeko so totin say you spend the money you have and make sure you don't spend the money you don't have and one no sisi ka ho no be den o be spend na ne wunni no wonya den on fa wonza nya den enka wo kai mbre bi e wo mu ha amanfo bitimi spend sika na sika they spend today's money omutimi spend even yesterday's money spend today's money spend future money you come ha ebiru spend sika asabe inchema over 50 years kwa ba yeden e ba betua hoka
se na na bobo si ato 100
years bosia nyina ya ade ayede ya group ato ho de twetire eti ato say onene de you don't spend money you don't have and now me who video me on TikTok na me say pa ma me fantwam obi so obe demonstration at his excellency John Dramani Mahama and Dr. Kesi Atofo and I say there na ba wọ́n say no mu ye there wọ́n say yoko wiwem because on ti ase say abaya ye bu man pa na ye moro nso yetimi ya yetimi nya sika de edi mba wo bi da na e so say bibi koso a e wasi yoko de e ye mu hwehwemu
obi kura ka say na na grade am hye dade na kwa kwhye
prison o ye sika gari ka de mawo and o ye sika gari because me ma ni ati o politics mu nyina master ti bi amambu ati me ti bi da say governance anase aban bi beba say we obedi nduma a won ko external market anase won ko bond market en ko ede en ko pesi kan be ede en be so no budget ase we will be that this is the first of a kind we need to congratulate or applaud this particular government in doing that and then and you say idea I see John Mahama nyeda people can quickly forget even in 2016 John Mahama and his excellency John Dramani Mahama's government was doing so well. But I didn't think that amount for appreciating this particular government more. Because of the suffering, the torture we went through we went through under His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo for the past 8 years. And then, anka menkwa, anka birth and death certificate for you. And I'm a birth and death in Dubai. Come on, printing certificate in Magana for you now. See that you think come 8 years. Akufo-Addo 3 years rough road so ayi na na ya wo eda hutin kom. Bebre na so na apero monka enkwa. Me nim say sawati papa na okoye lecture bi ewo omolanchi book bi okumase. There's this particular man who granted the occasion as what? As the chairman of the program. Okay, I was saying the young for mama haircut. Almost about so many of them, 100 of them. And you know they actually don't want to see it. Upon the career, two is my paper on also. Come industry, no papa no. Into almost said the one year monk and any papa and Akufo-Addo. And they were clear. People were clear in their conviction. See the economic hardship in Tinade, among Friday, Apro Monka. But then, when you are buying a sabi or checking loopholes in the economy. To say your worker is here. And you are was here my energy. Because I'm not for me for Kuti Kwanso Moko crackers. No, Sikama, not dollars, no more holding God between. Not dollars, no more holding. And someone they say Sikapu, just listen to the amount of money you mentioned. Yeah. So, unless we are even losing $11 billion cedis revenue in those money. Yes, the Sagana Sikana, Sikaya to for the 70% of these people are talking about MPP members. They are former government appointees. It is clear. I'm going to Sagana Sika. We have been seeing some in the videos. Leaks are banned. They are there. Oh, this is a Sikadia man here. Yoko football. Sikani in a quadrille. Only the name of the Kotoka Abeton. Your Koton Tade Abeton. You could dra Abba. Sikano quiet the Emma. And I like the measures finance minister did two in place to make sure see all those loopholes are out are sealed. Now say and we should applaud the minister for that. And with that, I'm telling you, see, we will have a stable currency. Wow. Say it to me, yes, you will. We will have a long time of what? A stable currency. Yes, currency next one the ends and flashing. If you're able to solve all these problems, and then there is one thing we shouldn't forget. And then economic indicators actually prefer say the home money. There was a particular time in this town. I think for Bedia dance here. Oko shops oko to at 2 o'clock. This oko to so we. Oko so oko no bobe 20 cedis. Obe the same day. Obe kwaba 4 o'clock. Ebe bano na asori akwa debe 40 cedis. 6 o'clock. Na nam 60 cedis. But see we don't cry. The situation in this country like that. Probably be a water ade no. Na kwaba say chairman ya tu. Ujina wa yetimi tu nkwa. You're very careful. And then eba. Ma me bi ko say okoto sabre no mu na kofo anwai gallon no. Okoye koduru ye na 800 cedis. Exactly. Make is a conversation. I want me and Gina catch say, Mammy, a bayan catubim no channel bandiatu. Woman who is can have the not on 800 cedis in the area and not tobacco. Now, or crossing road, no. And was say, Mam tobacco, who could do another 2,000. What do I cut off for? I'm talking. It happens. Things happen in this country. Tell them what you see. I guarantee. Because at that time, that inflation was moving around 54%. Now, the way I said, it was abnormal. Identity. All in the name say, Nipa Bako, Nipa Kurubini Nubusia, I mismanage Ghana economy. I could borrow the country as I said, the yen to mean tria, and your man boy, also everything, the Bia and Passa. Then Nipa the A1. Instead of sacrificing their own salary, they now went to pensioners. Ya papa ko kwai ma men ko ma bo mo bra 7 Ghana every o muti o mo hu meji mu anka sika kakra o manya bodo bodo o manya o mo da hwe o mo hoja to mu nduru o ma kwa Jesus kana free ya papa ne ya ma men mo ho edi ko tua ka o ma ka so ma ye de o ma mismanage ato enti den say ye wo budget se budget aba se budget aba, this is my concern. Na se budget ye de aba ya for political budget aba by the budget e stabilize economy de aba. then within just some few minutes obi jina babi e kase de be yes e be can say COVID-19 level and cancel. What is the problem? Is it that we are in a country where opposition cannot applaud government for doing a good thing or what? And who even why not say MPP for say budget now to force the president in a 4 years budget? Because you think they was sorry actual budget me. I want who 20. Young for government no send them young bond base in government. It is not necessary for you to complain. Because I can see your bit is a good job on is doing everything possible to get a fourth with the budget. But that is one thing you must know. You can't get a complete budget in a year. For sure, budget execution, before you make a campaign promise me now, it is in the space of 4 years. It's a kaka executive budget, like a then we'll be getting there. Yeah, flagship programs will be near addressing, and then Mrs. American Women's Bank, yeah, addressing 24-hour economy, yeah, addressing Nkukon Kete, yeah, addressing a Jumawa program, yeah, addressing now portions in the budget. So kaka flagship program every day. But there is one thing you must know. So we have budget more. I think what say some crying economic indicators are very important.
If I will be from economic indicators if I'm hoping.
Oh, almost from now the flagship program say the ebo. Okay. But I'm saying said examine budget and I say and now examine the country's budgets. I want to know budgets in the buying economic indicators.
Yeah, share $500 million. Yeah, Dura oil plantation for this development. And you be a baby. Also, for Ombe involved myself. Obemo 5-year grace period. I'm on the idea because I bet the air check a crack. Into 5 years, I ban this can be unfair free. If you flew on a corner, I ban Casano. Aban be make payment and all better the through a fee you be crude palm oil and a bigger palm plantation. Yes, baby, a bay focus econo. Bimon so case adena and can you invest on medium term producer? A bit to me a boy to say Jenny, to say Kakadro, to say Nasefona, and me and Faswa Ben Kran, a washing. I bet.
Obi
Bonjo $500 million school room.
Obi Bonjo bi mineza watenjumna wose zanka abebe shenkwa di anka kukunye de kukunye. Adentina nipa na kasa. Ne opatire se abe ho wonfaso bibiri. Okay. Se woni ma abe a. Abe ho wonfaso. Anka abe na branches ni wo no na enka ntete nka edi katadan so. Ya de zinc. E de bobon na so. And then nanche abedua no kra yetimi sensen branches no ho na de aben de prae and then nanche yetimi de aben no kra bia na de enyo no kenten aben no kra bua si wa da hui yeah you kra boys yetimi de yetimi twins afufu de efuru mu
beautiful one pa
aben angaza kra na yensatimi de bon kwan na adwen na ewo mu kra na manfo satimi de adenvo anase se na mo fe no yeah abefelo kura na ye hata de fu any soldier ehufie nti abe won fa so de ehu bebre kura the government plan
emu gogo me kura yewe akokono no
eno kura yewe nti the government's plan to invest in Abeno I think it's a good decision. Okay. And you're right now also the government is thinking about a long term investment
because Messina yeda so a crap pump oil.
It is a crap pump oil. It is abandoned in 5 years. Ebe kele sa problem no. Na yen san en crap pump oil emba. Na yen kasa you be produce why don't we invest in it? But that has not stopped us from investing in Gumbe, tomatoes and the akano. Perishable ones no. We can equally invest in them. But for now no, Abe being the target, and I think it's okay. Okay. In my own opinion, I think it's okay, say, for the government moving that huge amount of money to what? To grow a bear in this town. I was here then, yes, also. Now, look at the am I at the unemployment rate or so. And then Matthias said, oh boy, you can't have them having about and say, I didn't know any pay young kodo. And you good, and Rantia, in 5 years, I can bet me about a baby, a free cabin droppers. I say, I'll be in 5 years, we'll be cashing out big time. Yeah. We will not even depend on the government to give us an employment. So automatically we have employed ourselves. Not only that, we will equally employ people who work for us.
That's the agribusiness because but you say honorable Kupuku narrative
that is
story be now as some mete and say is it Kuwait or Haiti or one of the countries no map like community asase your mother year fool. So my imagine say on person be invested e Ghana ha. Yeah the enana say yeah the enye fool no aduaba no omo discan beba yenua yedua na aduane no eba omo abesa de sika san de aba na omo aba beto na omo san
no masadi akọ
agribusiness but youth no I say you pay white collar
job no
obi a person
e orientation
what na a full no kan ye chapter ho because obi person so no ma circle than say obekwa akoye fu e de entra na e de na bema o ma wuram na tumi aboaye because ye ni nyi ho because bi a o sika okuruma bi a wo yekuani
na me papa chief of staff ka sembi na manfo bi wo social media de twetwe no na me kire mo simu nim ne moka ne papa no ka na nyansa e na oka no wasisi yesuku nkura o mo de ado e ma as punishment na manfo interest e de ahuru afri ekwayo
oye boni ya ne yetwa kakra
ne yetwa kakra ma o se kokodo
tomre bi a enti shama on
enti emabunu ne nkura na o ma ko school na hu se ado ye punishment de o mo family no kra se haram so the who could give me wa na e say the be one mobra and now you have lost in life. That is what they think. But I'm telling you, some of the rich people in this town invest heavily in agriculture and they make most of their millions from these things. So one person will tire. You can farm and still out there over tire. You can farm and create a business for yourself. That's not me sure what Damaya believes is Oheneba.
Yeah.
Papaya kasa prekuye ni di. But Damaya ko tu na fobi buji pa na papa na tie. E ho na wonya oye herbs na ade ade eye mu hwehwe mu de ba akra o mo ye dey o mo de produce kasa preku. Ono won ti akra wo what you put na o kwafo a ye de abede kasa preku a heavy company like this. So agriculture, you can still do agriculture and still wear your suit and your white. Ye we ya brand bi we this mu me bon na ba so bright amuzu. We obi odo pa. Bright amuzu. Oko voter je o fa kese agbanfo akese bayera phone na de ade. But oba kra oba tie any on nam no that is it.
A foam tie no.
Foam tie.
Okay, you cry say president crowd.
Oh yes.
Okay, your party chairman.
One of the biggest as the onion and I say one of the biggest perishable goods farms in Ghana. Although it is not bad when they say Abayano, and I know one reason why the government is investing heavily in agriculture. Opesanka youth so you have interest in that place. Run to that place and see it's heavy and quite see, it is not always about white collar job.
But they are not man for being say, what do you woman now? What do I to 2 years? Edria so as wo de kodo I don't know akura so mo start here no kra page ayo because you free akwa o he skin a why to for kama
and
ono so no yare yankwa
and as a country we have not been deliberate about that to say this time. That is why I say there is a little bit good news attached to that than the previous.
A kwambe no mbe faso a omode be resource because now ade ba ko a ewo agric mu say agric is a little bit expensive when you want to venture in for the first time no asase unibi je ukoje ana ukoto asase na ukoto no Ghana onye hu say unya kama me asase 2 acres 3 acres petness ka bi apim e wo say ukoto utuaka ene kuremu ayeti ensasesem kra yemfa ni agro kwa me de be ma kofi ba sie media langas nsem yenko court ene na sefo ekwan be na ban no be faso a ebema farming ayelo creative ama youth no because asase wo ho obi ankodo bi obi abedo bi na me na me de mi sika ekoto asase na sika no obi anka me nam sekre so anuoma ekwan be na ban no be faso ebema na ya akono a obi aden be hu because now palm plantation the abay $500 million and what you room eno ne yɛde di abe no akodua ana yɛde kɔtɔ asase ne yɛkɔpɛ abe akodua sɛn na ɛbɛkɔ na abɛbɛ ne yɛkodua ɛyɛ tetete agreke de yɛ eni abai ana sɛ yɛwɔ baako bi na na wɔ baako bi ofrɛ no abesi abam ɛyɛ very nice abe na nkasa duane no wobɛhu sɛ bebree sa abɔ agu ho very nice abe me hu bi wɔ baabi agye wɔ no nko a ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ so what kind of abe ne yɛbɛdua ana afei na ɔmo bɛyɛ ɔmo ayɛ wie sɛn na bɛkɔ.
This particular asema will be said. I think people from the agri sector would do us a great service by giving us a correct roadmap.
Any meba, any word do hodia, any meba is ya. Mamin fa and Kratway and Fentrum Namenko Emra. Dr. Callistus Mahama. Uchendian Punyame Eya Dumua. Memene day. O sie ne mame anaso ye ne mame yi was salaga na ajamfo nyina betumi akwaku jam no was salaga astrotefwa ho na ekoso na yesre obi biara se wo ben salaga wo men salaga wo eye de eye nkwaja itu betumi de ho agim na wakwaku ja Dr. Callistus Mahama ne mame ayi the friend of Madame Salome, a fisher to Ama Mahama. Na otoa yanum ensiedo. A friend of Breno Edru, say ye kuku jano kwang. A Saturday, 22nd November, and about 10 a.m. and a fan funeral right no, a coso. Yes, red jam phone you say, Salaga astrotef no so. Mama Dane, Namun Kunkuja Dr. Callistus Mahama. Na onya ne ma me kwan kura okwa na ni beje na ohu wani mu nso wo ha na ni beje se wa ba bi jam no ebra na wo hia wo no wo so wo ba bi nyame onka ho se wo bekọ yam force na bi yam fama power specialist eba hospital ba bi bitri se kwhwe bia ya wo no si yemfanto Ghana for in say hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Hepatitis and craba turning in our bar obetu ase amoni agye. Fatty liver, we free ho, sciatica, we free ho. But we have the prostrate, ayakase, ulcer, and I have fibroid and kidney stones. Then you know, obebwa amani Jason ko etumi akoso. Ayaka jiri remember druno. And hebatin miss chanua, a boost to immune system no, nanumbi. Uba honu wankran ha kwa benya pokwase ACP kwan no so Kumase feyi ase bosomtwe akwan so leg bosomtwe kwan so ye frɛ ho adua ya junction Takoradi Energy Estate ye oba Hantama Rural Bank no ubetumi afrɛ no 0244 54 44 42 0244 54 44 42 Spanish garlic mixture na capsules ye dupa wono mo a eboa wona se tatai ehonhonhon wotu wana peja wadruni wojo nso bebre bad cholesterol menstrual disorders anase halitosis any arthritis any edi unya wadama wone no eni nsawso na no ma nyina bekọ kama wobetumi afre no na wagye adrebi ohima sorry ye nche 0266 114111 0266 114111 Lift Kid aduro no onum bi ya no bi onipa bia wo brɛboɔ ɛna ɛbɔ nipa dua no ho ban na wuku aboa no asɛde ne brɛboɔ yɛ wo de no sanso ne ma no mmoa no wura nipa dua no mu a brɛboɔ no ɛhɔ no mpɛ to mo sɛ brɛboɔ no pa it is one year Lift Kid ye 100% natural herb amfa mo ho ban a obrɛboɔ yɛ liver no ɛsɛe a wawu afrɛ sase so ano no it protect the liver and you'll be safe. Over to me, afre Dr. Penny was 0244 068 447. No will be said, Bruno. 0244 068 447. Mama come from us say ensure when na ye di birthday engagement wedding na ye di celebrate. Wonum bi da no ha ho kwa. It wada Roma. Ubetumi you should be manage etumi akoso. Bomaden X natural mineral water or simply natural. Ubetumi afre 0596 273546 0596 273546 na yebeje wo so Miniaba, Min Samra, Sonayanko, Antaraba Gertrude, Esa Bas Sekitokunu. Na what the Ababe Tuja, the Ababe Tuja say, Wadim Kunim chapter 1, Ewo, ECOWAS court. The me who say, Lawyer Techuchi Kata Aqua Quatro, Ewo ni Facebook page. Yadi Ochro Yeno, Ochro is simple. Ochro ECOWAS court. One true be Bianca. Anyambia Antara Baba Saba Beye, Chief Justice Anna. And
the law is the law.
Oh,
baby. The law is the law.
Okay.
You can't, the law is the law. We are now the atwaso, it is finished. MPP for no much yes, any a BBI slogan, Eddie Mano. And see, onona prince soon the law is the law. Now, Udi atwaso, and Harris in the bedges, it is finished. Now, yet to us, sir. Justice Tokono. I think I'm very meeting now, my sister station. I can't say, my many beko abonsam ho. I compare sympathy because Sebi, yen na yet your mind way mo. We saw things that she did. Me adia bakwe ya me kai pa say, my many ye ewo those days I omoya limited registration no. Ye di assembly courts. Ba ne say. And was say ye decentralizing no. Baakufo so that time na ye minority parliament.
Okay.
Baakufo so see there be ye would district ho. And a debate ni ba ye say ye di yes sankola na efimian mia ye di omu tu care mu ana ye den di akoye dis issue ni court. Na mama see there be. She is not even a mother. But enon koda nchen no. There were people in this country who felt she did a lot of things. Enye etia judicial service mrano. Because say ye swear you in as justice ye kan ye mrane chiro wankasa kwa you are the law enti wonim dada. Because fiti prekupe nkofa obi a wonim mra na wo de na akoye chief justice of a whole country. What you say enti ye feel say she knows the law already.
Okay.
And former President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Inso ejina article bisu emra bisu article 146 so edi ye niama bebre wo man we mu ama ye nyina ye tie mu TV host fo de mu kika egu mu sa aba still na Addo Dankwa si ono onti bi da. Eno nam so na ye de ye nua ba Charlotte Sekra efri ho. Ye nua ye senior comrade Domlevo. And also the same thing, and no year no. So when you na kika bom, any niame bi kika bom, and ankrofo bi enye nipa baako enye nipa mienu, and enye nipa miensa. Ba mekaya ye nipa 6. And a petition the President of the Republic of Ghana.
Okay.
Say, we niama we ya chro nyina na ye hu say, Mami na ya edietia emra against the judicial service. When ye feel say she doesn't deserve to be there as a chief justice.
No custom.
John Dramani Mahama wantina si wan free ni pemu anye but osi debi me won krofo amini omu eye ejuma which is the Council of States for and oni omu kotutu adwen oni omu tutu adwen wie ye no so yenti committee na committee ni hwehwe mu committee no was led by lawyer for akuku dam a omu ni justice tokuno na nkasa ye ejuma. They led the committee. In so mami si debi ube wiechi. No the camera across the ni ho so.
Press conference.
No press conference. Okay, can niama Ghana for beji atumu any amai who draw fufu so unso beji den ebeji atumu. But all was against even the law and some na yakika against you no so. So that even gave a clear indication say ni ananko for ni true ye di ba ye no then it is what? It is true. What he has here. Eno koda nche okoye sa akope sympathy e wo Nigeria ECOWAS court.
Yeah.
Odu ho no I jot some things down ni enti a omu boycotting ni we no and let me put on record say enye nsem ni nyina na ya boycotting. One, see reasons for ECOWAS decision no omu take his decision against her no. See one, so could not applied for interim provisional measures. What you say? And essentially asking ECOWAS court to temporarily stop the committee investigating her removal.
Okay.
And to that one, omuhuni say it's against in some no diaba say yenye mano no ECOWAS was here tia omumra. And to omu nyene sa. 2, she wanted temporary prohibition over to halt the committee's work. 3, why the court dismissed her request. And it's a no urgency demonstrated. What you say? She didn't show any urgency. Be at say one fact ahun be say oh adie we nukre ana nukre na me penintem ana me penintem anka ho. Ena emra no so omo ni mra no omo chire sa adie we ya ma chire tuwa aka ho omo be chire mu yie ma what you say. Ye fi ho no mo say delay undermines her calmness. Just say oni abotire nso nka ho.
Because reading from this place, was say the applicant's own conduct
very well
defeats her claim
very well. And can make do just say only patient. Me only patient kuku me
any mama India before the amount for to
oh mercy no justice bar for Bonnie
yeah
omo tina ni we so wo you know committee no so no oka asem bi kwama omo twisty asem no basa bi o see ojeli atai because say with the mindset say onim say omo mani yes fie bi obetumi aba back without changing his attitude abaye bibi fufuro ade achi ya yenkoti ya omo say o say ojeli ni 70 years because obetumi aba back abeko
no
you see so MPP with the kind of mindset they have no yenfo mu o mind and just to talk no oyo bi a obre ni ho asi kakre bi anka enka ye gidi say ni retirement ni amanyina wo so onya anka na obe negotiate ni nsabeka because his excellency John Dramani Mahama de na kumemu jupa ni yemu nyina ni etese minsem what you see but abotre na oni no ejuma ayeye nobody can say we can take politics out of ejuma ayeye yes. Because we've even seen Justice Tokuno on a platform Bebresua and ni niyama ye ni bi odi share his excellency John Dramani Mahama ni ye kra enyo obi a na be ka kire say maami wei John Dramani Mahama onya president kikrim sei niyama obe janu ntimi de na enye me nwanwa so okọ honom enti de na nka me twen say e de bi ba bi ono no be kofa abonsam abre ye wo Ghana ama ye nyina ye behu say abonsam ni enamonu so na ye hu abonsam
okay
what you see so me I'm not even surprised at all say ECOWAS for a boycott one part of ni way no because of the attitude ni there you who say she has a bad character we know so obi so obeka me I will say she's a mother and to me ya there no correct me it's accepted same as me ya ne ba no so me correcting is accepted but at a point I was asking say that she has a husband because you are spoiling the name of your husband you are spoiling the credibility of even yourself and your children's future
now what they may see
what you here so maybe we as a man into politics a man you play leadership role now we should have some kind calmness to it. We should think about the future. We should think about our children. We should think about our husbands because because there is family before politics and there is family before leadership. Oko de bi akochinchim sa na yeti he ye wi ayeko ye fie ye ni ye man e ko didi ye ni ye busuafo na ko bon komo adwin da achi wani ebusua ne ho enti justice talk no there I see say she has not done any good to her family. She has not done any good to the husband and done any good to Nima, any Ghana mine nyinano. But Obia on a good side was serving Ghana mine. But at the end of the day, no niya me yakakra and say as Obana say she didn't get anything away then odi kofie because of attitude or putting up. But there were people behind in MPP party who were pushing her forward. And then when you was here and Abbey, Musi say Mubenya upper hand on John Dramani Mahama any committee. No, but today Muna when you was here.
Okay. But as a papa minia, young father yakanes mensi ana. What the memoir for the second phase, Side Chief Justice Tokuno wins key ruling against government at ECOWAS court. Now, was it the community court of Justice of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has reportedly thrown out an objection by the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice in the case filed against the state by the SAG Chief Justice of Ghana, Chief Justice Gertrude Seki Tokono. The Attorney General's office had raised a preliminary objection challenging the ECOWAS court jurisdiction to hear the case filed by the former Chief Justice Tokono. The court, according to the report by the platform during a virtual hearing on Wednesday, ruled that it has the authority to hear the case filed by the former Chief Justice. It's ruled that Chief Justice Tokono's case establishes a prima facie case of violation of human rights to a fair hearing under Ghana's constitution and the ECOWAS protocols, which falls within the mandate. So, Attorney General can say anka ECOWAS court any who can sort of case also. But according to Kratek, say and on the about to say the mandate to sit on the case. As I say, Omar established a prima facie case based on some yamani fair hearing. Ewaha. As I mean, so you're saying based on the first one, the second one.
Mamisha seem free near Wakan. Maybe and Yashukra, me must hear the international relations on Kakra.
Okay.
And the Adibakwa most of the time, international law lecturer. It may kind of say, we check the characteristics of a state. And a state, or can be say, state be I want also.
Okay.
The anarchy nature of every state. In international relations, you can't campaign to say basa basa. It says state be I want also the bay, no also to me. In the cases be wa I state there. Won't mean found Kobabi. So Monquire or Moncocan. Then find say case anchor. ECOWAS bit me can was him. Pan Sabia. Ghana in Nigeria. Anyasem. See, I need to be found by Ghana court.
I'll see the court.
And also I need to be found on Nigeria court. But I was here Friday. If I call ECOWAS court. But they say, as some I want Ghana. I had Ghana there. You bet me in Ghana there. Anchor. With the international relations rule na you know. To say Ghana not near the e kana se manisita. Enti wo kan imbe bia ye ni Cote d'Ivoire fo nya geographical fo dokobia ye de ko ayi san de fe no international court
of arbitration.
International court of arbitration. So mo nko kan ho asem because e kan Ghana enye yi, ye kan Cote d'Ivoire enye de enye yi. Nti na wo say international fo na de e na kan e na nchen. Say what the assam ECOWAS court and our international court of arbitration and international relation rules no, it does not bind the ruling on member in the court no does not bind on Ghana. Say Kianiki ebe fa na say Kianiki was here fa
okay
ye pa ne de and ye fa ye pa nye ne ye mfa. That is why it is advisable say ankwankwa wonya assam na say nya assam between oman ne oman a anka di owu fie
okay
and fa nya de and fa nkwa bonten. And that was the point the Attorney General was coming from.
Okay.
That's a William say, Mradi, they be a nature this and be a judge for the Embrafo for Batam Brahu, and it's Sababa. It will here, Omap the Bravo Friday, Abatahu no Wide, Omabu, Attorney General Assembly, Agu, and also Ewan Bramusa. And also, Ewan Bramusa say, a judge for so day, you beat Yomo. But me, this is my concern. Attorney General, no woman and Incanamuna. Mr. Chief Justice, sorry.
Antaraba.
I said, no more way, you know, I say, no political ambition, you know, person announce it.
Woman organizer.
President to be there.
I said,
woman organizer.
Political ambition, being I said, because I know where you're brought in the said,
oh, there one man organizer.
Also, be some Ghana, yes, some air by force.
Also, also be some more.
Yeah,
Century of so young.
Tintina Messomo, or yet they are Messomo. As a man cried.
Oh, God.
As a man cried. Tintina chain. ube so me hwe you see say omo kan omo state say no na niye bi ka ho enti that particular question omo bogu even in Ghana kura ye di na some at the committee levels kura what would the mama ye
yes wo tie omo nim te say bibi no
no to me tina se na omo na nani ase
na obi aye ka na some committee level obi aye ka na some committee level ya shemra say en wo se asem bi hede efri ha apie eni nti kura wo bisa say emfamra camera so yesi dabi because of the sensitive matter of the case no ma yen keeping off camera yen in house na sabi e hona yen ka biante ase asem na yen se ko ba bia yen nya asem no puma sibra ma me ya aba organize press conference
o free hono a
allegations are ye press conference no bra allegations are sabi yen nyene ho da so obey no de bae was say be bi omudi asem no kra ye be bia ya bo no fa tuo enti agene po we tim na se pese ya bo no tuo ku no enti ne ye na ko ho se ono se ye de ye fa koti kwa bi so ye de ayi na free
so twam ho kra na ne yam hyehye no
was so bedu ho kra o kan no ma kra e man memories
monopause kakra o mu monopause kakra o mu
enti mame na ngasa na attitude no suban bi a wo de na ginu Ghana hakura no no na super pamba dada ene na nchen enkonfa even on the case na koso now a person was stopping proceedings see case na was say ye jai enti what they call court several times onu anu nuanu ma say be one o moti bench so on several occasions abosan seminagu these are not new people these are people she have been working with
now the me query
enti mama ni the way about ya after so tintina try say obeso osumi ya na me dia me dwene wa menti ase I remember time mo yi sala to say omo ye ni interview bi ono so ejuma enye le life ejuma ono osum Ghana e na Ghana sima mu nza nsum no bi ha e de ntokwa ejuma nti wa ye de wa ja atoko bra be chief justice we de na de nku ye se nsum ye mesomo ye se nsum ye mesomo kon bia so mefa mesomo bia me de mesomo enti we de se no political ambition bi e na ope se MP bi na ope se onko toilet afuni maki onu krom uni ba ho say brand men so no pay say woman organizer so no so on jama ha kum sin contest ya on kama yenti no jai de we what yesere na abasa ya kwa ogu animals internationally enya de efe
okay me da se papa mama nka mo say twedi amponyame eya adom a memne da 13th December 2025 ewo Jackson's Park Kofodua area 12 o'clock kwa kosi 6 yebe kura yakura no awie yebe Dr. Oheneba Boamah Bennie ewo ho abusuya kire se wonya mfrihia aduanan 49 years and I will free mu na yakọ the Thanksgiving service on the 14th of December 2025 I was St. George Catholic Cathedral ewo Kofodua anopa 9 o'clock mwankasa moni tuya se Dr. Oheneba Boamah ne maame wo ne bakro ne maame da so te ase moma ye nkojam no na enye fe na wu eye nkojam ene menua ba gifty enan bedevi we government communications team member and Harrison Kojo Aba communication officer for NADMO we national communications team member and I know mo ahia edi dwumadi kama amana ya kono ene on the Gumbe show. A few of be a producer for this show, confident boy na camera na chi. Raf ene Emmanuel Nete ewo MCL Peter Kaho ene nyina hihye dwumadi kama e de sommo ene ema moni gye. Ya ba so hia biem same time nyame ya adoma on Tuesday nyame ya adoma ne yetem kwamu a ya ba sa ba for tonight okumangra the one Oheneba Boamah Bennie. But my boy, you ever say, Yakram.